Welcome back to the channel. If you are someone who lives for roaring engines, bold designs, and the kind of performance that shakes the ground beneath your feet, then today's video is going to blow your mind. Because what we are talking about is not just another muscle car. This is a legend reborn. This is the all-new 2026 Mustang Boss 429. A name that has ruled the streets for decades, returning with more power, more aggression and more attitude than ever before. So sit back, turn up the volume, and enjoy this deep dive into a machine that is built to dominate. Let's start with the way this monster looks. The 2026 Mustang Boss 429 comes with a design that instantly tells you it means business. Ford has pushed the Mustang's classic muscle shape to a new level with sharper lines, a wider stance, and an overall more aggressive personality. The front fascia is something you simply cannot ignore. A massive grille, a sculpted hood with performance-focused heat extractors, and LED headlights that slice through the dark like blades. Every part of the car screams power, and not in a subtle way. This is a car that wants the world to look at it. The side profile is equally breathtaking. With its wider fenders, deep character lines, and muscular proportions, the Boss 429 looks like it is ready to take off even when standing still. The designers have done an incredible job blending nostalgic cues from the original 1969 Boss 429 with futuristic elements that fit today's high-performance world. You can see the classic DNA, but the execution is modern, bold, and extremely refined. And when you move to the rear, the quad exhausts, the iconic Mustang tail lamps, and the aerodynamic spoiler complete the aggressive look that this beast deserves. But where the 2026 Boss 429 really destroys the competition is what lies under that massive hood. Ford has brought back the legendary Boss engine philosophy, delivering a new generation naturally aspirated V8 that roars with authority. Reports suggest that this new powerplant produces around 825 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful production Mustangs ever built. The sound alone is enough to give you goosebumps. Deep, loud, and unapologetically raw. This car doesn't just start. It wakes up like a beast. What makes this engine special is not just the horsepower, but the engineering behind it. Ford has equipped the Boss 429 with advanced cooling technology, redesigned cylinder heads, a strengthened block, and performance-optimized internals that can handle extreme stress at high RPMs. This is a car built for enthusiasts. People who want to feel every vibration, every shift, every moment of adrenaline. Whether you take it to the track or cruise through the city, the Boss 429 offers a driving experience that is emotional, powerful, and unforgettable. Now let's talk about performance. With 825 horsepower and a lightweight but rigid chassis, the 2026 Boss 429 accelerates like a rocket. 0 to 60 happens in around 2.9 seconds, and the top speed easily crosses 205 miles per hour. But what makes this car special is not just straight-line speed. Ford has completely reworked the suspension for improved handling. The magnetic ride system adapts instantly to every corner, giving you maximum grip, maximum confidence, and maximum fun. Whether you are carving through mountain roads or pushing the limits on a racetrack, the Boss 429 feels planted, aggressive, and beautifully balanced. One of the most surprising things about this new model is how refined the driving experience is. Despite being a raw muscle icon, the Boss 429 manages to offer precision in every movement. Steering is sharp and responsive. Brakes are powerful and engineered to handle extreme heat. The upgraded differential keeps power flowing smoothly even during hard launches or sharp turns. This is not just a muscle car. This is a modern high-performance machine with the heart of a legend. Inside the cabin, Ford has taken things to a new level. The interior is a perfect mix of luxury and race-inspired functionality. When you open the door, you are greeted by premium leather seats with heavy bolstering, carbon fiber trim, and a driver-focused cockpit that reminds you this is a serious performance machine. The digital cluster is fully customizable, offering track mode, drag mode, and a classic Boss theme that pays tribute to its heritage. The infotainment system is upgraded, responsive, and seamlessly integrated with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Even though this car is built for high performance, Ford has not ignored comfort. You get modern tech, premium audio, wireless charging, and an interior that feels like a cockpit from the future. Safety and driver assistance technologies are also more advanced than ever. While the Boss 429 is a wild beast on the road, Ford ensures that safety is never compromised. Features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and advanced collision prevention are included, giving you confidence whether you are driving daily or pushing limits on weekends. This balance between raw performance and modern safety makes the Boss 429 a surprisingly practical super muscle car. The sound system inside the cabin enhances every moment. But the real music is outside. When you shift through the gears, the exhaust pops, crackles, and roars in a way that feels alive. The special exhaust tuning on the 2026 model captures the spirit of the original Boss 429 but adds a modern twist. You can almost feel the nostalgia mixing with innovation every time you hit the accelerator. Ford has also introduced multiple drive modes for this model. These modes adjust throttle response, suspension stiffness, steering sensitivity, and exhaust loudness. In Sport mode, the car becomes more aggressive. In Track mode, it transforms into a complete monster ready for performance domination. And in Normal mode, surprisingly, it becomes smooth, calm, and comfortable enough for daily drives. This versatility makes the 2026 Boss 429 not just a performance icon but an everyday companion for those who crave power at all times. Now, let's talk about something every fan wants to know: availability and price. Being a specialty high-performance Mustang, the 2026 Boss 429 will likely be produced in limited numbers. Ford wants to keep it exclusive, making this car even more desirable. Early estimates suggest a starting price of around $115,000, depending on options and configurations. But for true Mustang fans, this is more than just a car. It's a piece of history. A collectible. Something that captures the soul of American muscle in its purest form. As we look at the entire package, the 2026 Mustang Boss 429 feels like a celebration of everything the Mustang stands for. Power, emotion, design, and heritage. It takes the classic formula and elevates it to a level that fits the modern world of high-performance engineering. The design is stunning, the engine is wild, the handling is sharp, and the experience is unforgettable. This is a car built not just to be driven but to be felt. For those who grew up dreaming about the original Boss 429, this new version is like a dream come true. And for a new generation of drivers, it is an introduction to a legend that shaped automotive history. The Boss name has always carried weight.